So Reserve Tank, he's a horse that I had marked down at Chepstow as one that definitely needed to be paid attention to. He wasn't. There's a couple in here. So we've got Benny's Bridge that's coming in second, and you'll see the finish wasn't really ridden out. That's why I was keen for him in the handicap. And you'll see Reserve Tank was being ridden, but look at that effort from Benny's Bridge in second. He could have got closer, couldn't he? Never mind. We got on him in the handicap. So yeah, Reserve Tank, I was keen to see him run at Chepstow. He just looked like a really interesting recruit. He'd had a run there and he'd had another run in between. Now, this was the race at Sandown where he actually got his head in front with Elusive Bells on the far side. I think Sam Wadey-Cohen messed up a bit there, sat on there for a bit too long, could have actually got the race won. The frustrating thing for me in this position was I was looking at this horse as a decent horse, and I just thought, you know what, get through here, get beat. You've got a nice handicap mark in the 130s, and then you can go yourself for a nice handicap. But obviously he goes and wins at Sandown here. That gives him his mark and then puts him into the territory where Tizard's thinking, do you know what, we actually have got a really nice horse. But that progression from his early races was really visible. And lots of Tizard's horses, especially the novice hurdlers, they improve so much for when they start racing and when they sort of move on a bit after that. So here we can see Reserve Tank running at Kempton. He's second going into this last flight here, and you can see how he picks up nicely from the back end of that flight. He looks like a horse that wants that little bit of extra trip, but obviously he has got that bit of speed as well, so you'd have to suggest that his long-term target for the season is going to be a JLT, I'd have thought. And this is him at Aintree, absolutely hacking up, and there's some good horses up in behind. This is a really assured performance from him, and as I say, you can visibly see how he's progressed through the season. So, of course, he's a really, really nice type. The best thing that he did for the whole season, in terms of validating how much he has progressed, is what he did at Punchestown. So I think that was a really, really good performance. We've got some solid horses in behind here. There's even City Island in the mix there. City Island was the only one that didn't, of the three novices, that didn't do the hurdles and Punchestown double. But Reserve Tank here, look how well he's travelling. And we saw in that last race, not the last race at Aintree, the race before that at Kempton, where he wasn't necessarily travelling going into that back. But you can see how much of a better horse he is from here, even from a couple of starts prior. Picks up nicely as we would really be expecting him to do. And I think this is a really, really good effort. Now, he's not going to go missing from many people's sort of follow list. Loads of people are going to be talking about this horse, and rightly so. He looks like a serious prospect. Cannot wait to see him go over fences. That's when he's going to thrive. Be great to see him at Chepstow in a couple of weeks or a few weeks. We'll just have to see where he goes. But JLT this far out would be my sort of figure of where he's probably likely to be headed.